attitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. First down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Gain of 6. First down, Kansas City.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure run. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run. This is Kamara. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 33 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
This will make it into the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 more there and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Hill, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Loss of 7 yards.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
4th down.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Chris Jones on the stop.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
On second down, Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
With the handoff to Alvin Kamara. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. The open man is Smith. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Breeze going to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. 4th. This is Murray. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Will Lutz.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-0. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Malcolm Jenkins on
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Mahomes firing complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mahomes now on first down. Gets this one to him. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
3rd down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts,
5 yards.
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
A 34-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
Down in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as that will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
10 at the 23-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10.
Kamara.
48-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now left side on the swing pass. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On the ground, Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Breeze to throw. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. He's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now, this one to his running back out of the backfield. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now an option play on 2nd down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 22-yard.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Brees. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Brees. And it's caught by Smith. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 57 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. They'll turn to Kamara. They'll try and run it here. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. Sheldon Rankins, his second sack of the night. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The attempt on the dive, and he... Has it. What a catch.
Complete to Le'Veon Bell. It's a turnover on downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. And a gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Well, they go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Breeze is looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Okay."
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. Over the middle to Smith. And some space here. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome. And a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou.
This one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.